Coffee time. Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Ozzy and I'm back again with another video for you guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Akaso V50 Pro. This is a camera that you can purchase on Amazon right now for $120, and it actually has a lot of positive reviews. Let's see if it actually lives up to the hype. Let's get into the video. Yeah!
Do-do-do, 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 Ozzy's tech and stuff, yeah!
Alright, and before we get into the review of this camera, I want to go ahead and remind you guys that if you're watching this video for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it'll help me out and keep you up to date with more video like this. It's somewhere down there. Takes 2 seconds. Go ahead and subscribe. If you are already subscribed and you've been here before, you know what to do. Like this video and share with your friends. Alright, and the Akaso V50 Pro is an action camera. It's a budget action camera that they say has GoPro-like features and video quality and stuff like that. But a GoPro will cost you somewhere between $300 to $400 depending on which ones you get. Sometimes they're a little bit cheaper. This one comes in at a third of the price at $120 on Amazon. So if you're in the market for a action camera but don't want to spend big bucks on a GoPro, this might be an option, but take a look at this review video to see if it's the right camera for you. Alright guys, and I already did an unboxing video for this particular camera. If you haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and link it up somewhere up there if I can figure out how to do that. If not, I'll go ahead and link it down in the description. So after you're done watching this, you want to go ahead and watch that one. So let's get into the reviewing of the camera part. I took this camera out for a test run. I took it out on a bike ride. I did some vlog style camera shots with this, and you know, you guys can see for yourself what type of video quality, how the mic sounds, how the image stabilization is on this camera itself. Alright guys, before we get into the footage that I shot for you guys, I'm going to give you a disclaimer that in the footage itself, I'm mentioning that I'm using the external camera, and for some reason I couldn't get the camera to work. It did not take my audio, so all the footage, I believe so, unless it's really bad or it wasn't picking it up, is from the mic on the camera itself. Also, the footage that you're going to be seeing throughout this whole review video is unedited, so no color grading, anything like that. I did not increase or did anything with the microphone itself. It is purely straight from the camera. And the last bit of information I need you guys to know is that I use the super wide angle that the camera has. So I did not mess with any of the normal angles that the camera has. It has 3 in total. I just used the super wide. Now with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the footage that I have for you guys on a bike ride that I took a couple days ago. Make sure you focus on the video quality, make sure you focus on the image stabilization, and also the audio might be a little bit low. You might need to turn up your audio source to actually hear what I'm saying, because there's so much wind going on. So that's not a good thing for the camera, but go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, and I'm going to be testing out the camera in a couple of scenarios. I'll do 4K 30, 1080 60, maybe 1080 30, and this is the mic test on the camera itself. I will be using a external microphone, the one that comes with this, that you have to purchase separately, so you guys be the judge. This is how the internal mic sounds. The rest will be with the mic adapter itself. All right, let's go for a ride. All right guys, and here is 4K 30 frames per second with image stabilization on, and I'm actually riding against the wind, so you're going to be getting a lot of wind noise, but I haven't been able to hear the audio just yet. But I can almost guarantee you from the research I've done that if you're going to be counting on audio from the camera on the outside, that this external mic is almost 100% needed. If you're going to be using this for vlogging or anything like that, then you're going to need this external microphone.
And I'm a little winded, guys, because it's extremely hot today in Miami, Florida, so it's kind of taking its toll on me. Alright, as we turn the corner here, check out the image stabilization. Just turning the corner, make sure I don't hit anybody. Now I'm not completely against the wind, but you're probably able to hear me a little bit better. So yeah, 4K 30, image stabilization on. Let's check out 1080. Alright guys, and here is 1080 60 frames per second. I don't think this camera has 1080 30. Ooh, almost hit that fire hydrant. Okay, so 1080 60 frames per second, image stabilization on, and the external microphone that you need to purchase for $10 US. Now I don't feel a lot of wind, so you should be able to hear me a lot better. Just kind of riding around, soaking in the vitamin from the sun, that good old vitamin D that we all need during these human malware days, so we need to make sure we're getting plenty of vitamins and exercise, guys. Okay, this should test out the image stabilization as there's a little bit of hills here. Some cars to my right, so I gotta make sure I don't get them over. I'm gonna cross over here. Somebody's blasting bachata, sounds good. Alright, so that is 1080 at 60. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, and I'm going back the way I came from. This is 1080 at 120 frames per second. I forgot to mention that for every one of these clips I'll be using the super wide or ultra wide, the widest view that the camera offers. It's actually not bad, but there's cameras that offer wide range. So yeah, 720 at 120 frames per second. No image stabilization on this mode, guys, so if you're going to be using this, don't count on the image stabilization. Alright guys, and here we're back at 4K 30, but decided to turn it on because there's a lot of green, a lot of grass around this part, and I want you guys to see how this color handles, how this camera handles color at 4K 30. So we're just riding along, image stabilization on. Now, one thing you need to keep in mind is that every time you switch from 4K to 1080 or to 720, I think it might turn off the image stabilization. So once you switch the cameras, you might need to go, or the resolution, you might need to go in and check if image stabilization is on.
And as you can see, the 4K 30 footage looks pretty good, not great, but it's actually something you could use if you want to use this camera. The 1080 and the 720p, in my opinion, is what looks garbage. It looks like it was taken from a flip phone from the 2000s or something. I'm not sure what is going on. You would think that the camera would be able to do 1080p really well and 4K not so well, but for some reason it does 4K manageable and 1080 and 720p just, it looks horrible. So if you're gonna be getting this camera, please do not use 1080. Primarily 720, do not use that mode. Also, 720 doesn't have image stabilization for some reason. All right, so what if you want to use this camera for something that's not fast motion, like riding a bike or riding a skateboard or anything like that? You just want to kind of set it down and record yourself doing something, you know, outdoorsy or something like that. So I went ahead and did a test to test this out. I went fishing with a couple of my friends, and I set the camera down and did some vlog style recordings just for you guys. Check this out.
Yeah. That's why light tackle is fun, because it's fun to catch. I can put this in my tank.
All right, and here is a mic test with the Akaso V50 Pro. You're probably getting a lot of wind. You hear a lot of the cars. I don't know if I'm in frame or not. And we're out here fishing. Now he wants to know how you hook it. Just hook it. Here's how wide the angle goes. You can see pretty good. My hand is pretty out there and it's still picking it up. All right.
And again, the 4K 30 was pretty good. Again, not great. I did not test the other modes. I just strictly stayed with the 4K 30, and it's not bad. If you want to use this, kind of like strap it on the hat or use a helmet to record yourself while fishing, as getting like a POV view, something like that, then it can actually be pretty decent for the price. It actually gets pretty wide. Again, I don't have any comparisons because I don't own a GoPro or any other camera. So, but I felt like everything was in picture. It was a pretty wide view, so it was pretty decent. So you might be wondering, or maybe you're not, but whatever, you might be wondering if the camera takes decent pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple of sample pictures that I took, not too many, but a few, of what the camera's capable of. Take a look. And as you can see, the camera does take pretty decent pictures. I would say if you don't have your smartphone with you and this is the only thing you were able to take a picture with, then it's not bad. But I believe some of the more recent smartphones can take way better pictures than this. So, I mean, unless this is the only thing that you have on like a bike ride or a hike or something like that, and this is the only thing you can use, then it doesn't do too bad, but it's not the greatest either. Lastly, let's go ahead and take a look at how the camera would perform if you want to use it for vlogging outdoors or POV style videos, anything like that. I recorded some outdoor vlogging style videos, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the quality, the image stabilization, and the audio. Remember, the audio is from the camera and not from the external microphone itself. It wasn't working. I don't know. I guess I got a bad one. So go ahead and take a look.
All right, guys, and this is 4K 30 doing a selfie vlogging test. So I just got done with the bike ride. Extremely hot today. I don't have the microphone plugged in. Here's the external mic. I don't have it plugged in. This is the audio coming straight from the camera. Let's go ahead and see in front. And you can see the stabilization capabilities that this camera has. Let's go ahead and turn around. Now this is going against the sun here. That's directly in front of me. So we can see how it handles that, if there's any lens flare or any of that good stuff. Alright guys, and this is 1080 60 frames per second with image stabilization on. So all these selfies will have image stabilization. 1080. Let's go ahead and flip it around. Also using the external microphone. And this is what it's able to do here. Notice the colors, notice the sky, see if it's blown out. All this will be completely unedited, not even the audio will be edited. You're getting it raw, straight from the camera. So there you go. This is 1080. Hey guys, and one more test that I want to go ahead and run as I'm using this as a vlogging camera is actually running. So I'll be jogging lightly, but you guys can tell the image stabilization just by that. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around, and I'm going to go ahead and jog holding the camera with one hand. So I'm just jogging lightly, 4K 30 image stabilization on, and here's the image stabilization on the 4K 30. Lightly jogging, trying my best to stabilize it. Let's go ahead and turn around. Let's go again. Woo. I'm getting a workout here, guys. Drop a like for this review video. All right. Yep. All right, 4K 30 jogging test. You guys tell me what you thought.
And as you can see, the 4K 30 again, pretty decent, not great. Everything else, to me, in my opinion, unusable. I would never use it. So there you go. So in conclusion, if you're gonna use this camera primarily for 4K 30, it's not bad. The image stabilization to me is not great. It could possibly be better somewhere else. And I'm actually getting the Akaso Brave 6. It should be coming in either today or tomorrow, and I'll be able to record and do comparisons with that camera, which from the research that I've done is a better bang for your buck and has a lot better video quality, a lot better image stabilization. So that one was actually $10 cheaper than this camera itself. Now, I would say I would recommend that camera just from the research that I've done, but since I don't have the actual camera with me and I can't test it, I can't recommend it just yet. I would say if you're watching this video for the first time, hold off until I do the Brave 6 review video, or if you do some research, you will find out that the Brave 6 does have better video quality, image stabilization, almost anything that you can think of. The Brave 6 is better than the V50 Pro. If you want to watch a comparison video side by side, there's a guy on YouTube called Red Skull that he does really good comparison videos, and that's primarily where I was able to see that the Akaso Brave 6 is better than the V50 Pro. So if you want to see a comparison video, go to his YouTube channel. He does a really good job of comparing these cameras. So with that being said, I cannot recommend this camera. I personally will be returning the V50 Pro after I do a little comparisons of the two, and I will probably be sticking to the Brave 6. All right, guys, and that's our review video for the Akaso V50 Pro. Don't get it, do some research, take a look at the comparisons, and yeah, don't get it. All right, guys, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. This has been Ozzy from Ozzy's Tech and Stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.